The iPhone 17e. If the rumors are true, this phone isn't trying to blow your mind with lasers or folding screens. It is trying to be the smartest purchase you can make in 2026. Think of it less like a flashy sports car and more like that reliable Toyota that runs forever and still looks good doing it. And honestly, in a world of rising prices, that is kind of exciting in its own way. So, when are we getting this thing? All signs are pointing to a quiet launch very soon, likely February or maybe slipping into March of this year. Apple isn't going to throw a massive parade for this phone. They're likely just going to drop a press release, put it on the website, and let the price tag do the talking. Design-wise, Apple is sticking to the if it ain't broke, don't fix it strategy. We're looking at a 6.1-inch OLED display. It's that Goldilocks size, not too big to hold, not too small to watch YouTube. But the big news? The massive visual upgrade? The notch is finally dead. That's right. Multiple reports say the iPhone 17e is getting the dynamic island. This is huge because it instantly makes the phone look modern. It makes it look like it belongs in the 2026 lineup, rather than a recycled part from 4 years ago. It changes how you interact with notifications, music, and timers every single day. We have to address the elephant in the room, and I apologize in advance to the tech nerds. The screen is still rumored to be 60 Hz. I know. I can hear you screaming at your screen right now. It's 2026. What? And you are right. On paper, it looks bad. But here is Apple's logic. They are aiming for balance. A 60 Hz screen sips battery. It's cheaper to make. And for the average person who isn't scrolling through Reddit at the speed of light, it's totally fine. This phone isn't built to win spec wars on Twitter. It's built to last all day on a single charge. A 19 power, but here's where things get really good. Under the hood, this budget phone is expected to rock the A19 chip. Sure, it might be a slightly tuned-down version compared to the Pro models, but let's be real. An A19 chip is like putting a rocket engine on a bicycle. It is going to crush every other mid-range phone on the market. It means you get full support for all those fancy Apple Intelligence AI features, smooth gaming, and most importantly, this phone will likely receive iOS updates until the early 2030s. That is the kind of longevity you just don't get with other budget phones. We're also looking at 8 gigabytes of RAM. Some crazy rumors said 12, but let's be realistic, 8 is plenty for Apple's optimization. It keeps things snappy without driving up the cost. Around the back, we're keeping it simple. Single camera. It gives the phone a clean, almost retro look. No massive stovetop burner bumps, just one 48-megapixel lens. And honestly, I kind of love it. It doesn't pretend to be a cinema camera. But with 48 megapixels, you are still getting incredibly sharp photos, great detail, and that 2x lossless crop zoom that Apple does so well. Plus, there's a juicy rumor about the front camera getting upgraded to an 18-megapixel sensor with center stage support. So, your FaceTime calls will look crisp, and the camera will follow you around the room while you cook, which is great if you like to pace while you talk. And thank goodness, MagSafe is here to stay. It sounds like they're bumping it up to support the faster 15, what charging too. MagSafe is one of those things that once you use it, you can't go back. Wallets, stands, car mounts, it just makes life easier. Finally, let's talk money. The expected price is $599. In this economy, that is a win. It's not cheap in the sense of a burner phone, but for a device with an A19 chip, an OLED screen, and Apple's ecosystem support, it is arguably the best value tech product on the market. The iPhone 17e isn't for the person who needs 120 Hz refresh rates or 100x zoom. It's for the person who wants a phone that just works, takes great pictures of their dog, and won't need to be replaced for 5 years. But what do you guys think? Is the 60 Hz screen a deal breaker for you at $599? What does the A19 chip make up for it? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you want to know what the expensive iPhones are doing, check out this video on the screen right now about the iPhone 18 Pro Max rumors. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.